Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I'm taking it outdoors and I hope you are able to do the same. I'm Bee and I'm happy to join you today, and I hope that some of you roll in. Let's see, I hope you can see me all right there. Because the sun is shining, weather is sweet. Makes you wanna move your dancing feet. I don't know if you can see very well there. Let's try. Yeah, I think we can give it a go. That's okay. You just plug that in, honey. Thanks anyway, sorry. All right, let's get it on. So all you need is your yoga mat. If you have a block, you want a block, you can use a block. I'm in my lovely backyard on my deck, and it is a beautiful day out. It's incredible. It's such a glorious day, and I love to practice outside because it just gets us so much closer to nature and grounds us and always makes you feel so much more connected to yourself and to the earth and the entire universe. So we're gonna start just in a seated position, warming up the wrists before we get going rather. Okay. And just relax, be comfortable. I think I'm gonna have to move this phone a bit. I'm so sorry guys for the minor nuisance. I don't have a proper tripod. I'm gonna get a tripod. Yeah. All right, and we're just going to bring the palms forward in front of us and make a high 10. High 10 to the universe. High 10 yourself. High 10 me. And then roll your fingers under and then drop your fists down. So you're going to feel this stretch at the top of the forearm, and in a moment we'll do the inside of the forearm. Okay, so we'll do that again. High 10. And roll down, make a fist. High 10, inhale. Make a fist, roll down, exhale. High 10, open up. Spread those fingers wide, start to feel the energy in your hands. And then make that fist, roll your fingers under and roll the fist down. High 10. And fist down. Woo, nice stretch. One more time, high 10. I feel like I'm gonna get a burnout here. Roll down. Bring your arms down to side body. And let's start to rotate in a circular fashion. And bring the arms all the way up. Then reverse the direction. And bring the arms back down. So reverse the direction, so we go in one direction as we raise the arms up, and in the opposite direction as we lower the arms down. Then we breathe in as we lift, and breathe out as we lower. Again, breathe in, raising the arms up. Breathe out, lowering the arms down. Beautiful, relax. Take the hands, fingertips on the shoulders. We're gonna practice a shoulder rotation, skanda chakra. Elbows touch, arms up, inhale, and exhale. So it's not this chintzy movement where you're making these small circles. We wanna actually move for the entire shoulder girdle. Elbows up and elbows down. And elbows up and down. Good, bring it up. Inhale and exhale. Let's do that again. Bring it up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Elbows touch. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale, relax your arms down. Okay, we're gonna repeat that again, only reverse the direction. So fingertips on your shoulders. Okay, so we're gonna go forward and back this time. And sorry, forward and back. Yeah, right. Whatever direction you didn't go in. Bringing the arms up and elbows touch. Breathing in as you lift, breathing out as you lower. A few more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Now take your right leg or your left and place your hands to the back of the knee. I'm going to extend my left leg forward. I feel more stable. And then just root down on your sitting bones and bring the foot up off the mat. And we're gonna lift, stretch the hamstring, flex, and then bring the leg back down. But try and keep the foot off of the ground, okay? So bring the leg up, lift, flex, and lower down. Bring the leg up, lift, flex, and lower. Two more, lifting up, inhale, and exhale. One more, lifting the leg up, inhale, flex, and exhale. Oops. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I should put it down here. That might be better. Okay, so we're gonna repeat on the other side, but first, oh yeah, that's way better. Take the foot to the inner thigh, okay? And just keep your spine upright. We're gonna fold onto that left leg. So let's bring the arms all the way up as we breathe in. And then lower towards the foot as we breathe out. Okay, and we'll repeat that again. So bring the arms all the way up, extending and lengthening through the spine. Then exhale and reach forward. Okay, again, bring it up, inhale, lengthen out, and exhale, fold. Can we do this one more time? Bring it up, inhale, and then just leading with the heart and folding. Take a deep breath in and soften as you breathe out. Really nice. Let's bring the arms all the way back up again, and then release the arms down to side body. Breathe out. Take your right leg forward, and we're gonna hug that left knee in towards the chest, hands behind your thigh. Okay, and then we're just gonna do this leg raises. This is actually a very good stretch for your hamstring, but also what we're doing is strengthening the knee, because you're building some muscles that support the knee, and there's not much that supports the knee actually. That's why they always go off on us, especially in our older years. You guys don't have to worry about that now, but eventually we all get old and we all have degeneration in our joints and in our spine. So you want to practice these hatha movements to promote longevity and strengthen the body, mobility. Flex and bend. Flex, maybe you can feel that right in your bum, in your tushy. One more time. Bring it up, lift, flex, and release. Take the foot to the inner thigh, allow the knee to fall out to the side. Shift your weight equally onto both sitting bones. And then we'll just reach up as we breathe in and move towards that right leg as we breathe out. Oh, you're gonna feel a really big pull right in the back of that leg. Okay, so let's repeat that again. So lengthening out, reach up, engage your abdominals. And exhale, fold towards that right leg. Breathing in, come all the way up. I feel like a ballerina. Exhale, fold. One more time, come all the way up. Hello, thanks for saying hi, sweetie patootie. And fold. Good, and let's just hold here for a deep breath in and out. One more breath, my friends. Inhale and soften, exhale. Awesome. Coming all the way back up. Reach up and then arms drop to the side body. Breathe out. Let's cross the ankles. We're going to come into tabletop position. So this is tabletop. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And let's practice Marjariyasana, or our cat and our cow. So arch your back, bring your chin up, chest forward, and shoulders back. As you breathe out, press into your palms. Drop your head and scoop at your toe. Inhaling, arching the back, chin up. Exhaling, round it all out. Inhaling, arching, cat and cow. Exhale, so sinking with your breath with your movement. Inhale, arch, chin up. Exhale, round it out. 2 more times. Ready? Inhaling up. Exhaling out. 1 more time. Inhaling up. And exhaling out. Beautiful. Come into a neutral position. And then take your let's do a right leg up. Okay? We're going to see if we can take that left hand and grab hold of the ankle. If you've managed to grab hold of it, see what happens when you push the foot into your hand. And then maybe you can take a little peek over your left shoulder. It's a back bend, it's a twist, it's a shoulder stretch, and it's also a balancing act. So quite challenging for sure. Take 1 more breath. And relax, release, round out your back, scoop your tummy out, and bring your chin to your chest. We'll repeat that on the other side, okay? So taking that left leg up, a little dyslexic today, and then bringing that right arm out, back, and seeing if you can push the foot into the hand. Maybe taking a gander over your right shoulder. Nice. And release, relax. Round out your back. And then coming back up, we're going to curl those toes under, bring the knees up. Lean forward and back. Forward and back. Do it again, 1 more time. Forward and back. Good. And then come into downward facing dog. I had to adjust that because you won't be able to see me once I'm up a little higher. So you're in down dog. You can walk it out here. So walking out means when you bend one knee, straighten the other, then bend the other knee, straighten the opposite leg. And do it mindfully so that you're not just pedaling, because this isn't a spin class, this is yoga. Okay, let's do that 1 more time. And just feeling the energy in the back of your legs. Awesome. Walk your hands to your feet. All right, so we're gonna bend that right knee. Bend your right knee. And then just take that left arm up. Stretch and twist. Oh, it feels so good. The sun is shining. Weather is sweet. If it's nice weather, you guys should take your mats outdoors. and release. Bend your left knee. Now, I encourage you, go in a park and do your practice outdoors. Awesome. And release, right hand on the ground. Okay. And then we're just going to take our feet just about hip width apart and wrap our arms around the back of the thighs. Look in between your knees. From here, you're going to take your chin up, chest up, come into a half lift. And then do that again. Bend the knees, let your belly rest on your thighs, and wrap yourself up. Hands on shin bones or knees. Press your chest forward, crown of the head forward, lengthen out. One more time. And bend, deep bend in the knees. Bring the chest, chin, crown of the head forward. And from here, so this is a little bit of a strengthening exercise. Press your sits bones back and extend, reach the arms forward. Here's where you want to tap into your abdominals. So your core is actually attaching and stabilizing your back. Okay, and lengthen out. Take another deep breath in. Awesome. And bend your knees and fold. Take your gaze forward. We're going to walk the hands to the top of the mat and come into plank. Step back, walk forward. However you get there, you get there. So you're in a plank. You want to tuck your tailbone underneath you. Fire up your quads. And then build the energy in your upper back. So we're not dumping. We're actually pushing into the hands to bring the chest up into the upper back. And then what's happening with your core, your abdominal section, is you're actually pulling the navel up and the sides of the belly in. And we're going to hold here. Keep breathing, keep smiling, keep shining. Take one more breath. And then as you breathe out, drop your knees to the ground. And we're going to keep this nice line in our back and bend the elbows and lower down. Coming into a Cobra. So you might go this high today, or I'm warmed up so I can go a little bit higher, but some days not so much. So you always want to listen to your back, to your spine, to your body. And just let that heart open. Please don't crouch and creep those shoulders up to ears. And I know why people do that. It's because you don't want to use your muscles. So push into the hands and lengthen out your neck. Woo! Nice back bend, huh? One more breath. And release. Come all the way down. Breathe out. Bend your knees and do a little windshield wiper side to side. Awesome. Bring your feet back to the ground. Hands next to your chest. We're going to press up into a plank and back into our downward facing dog. Beautiful. So let's take our right leg up now. And we're going to do a moderate step forward into warrior one. So pull that back heel down. Hips are going to square off to face forward. And bring the arms up. Now from here, just like open up your arms a little bit, like you're holding on to a beach ball. And charge the arms up. And then we're just going to see if we can take the gaze up and lean back a bit. Take one more breath. Drop your arms to side body. Step to the top of the mat, feet together, into Tadasana. Rounding out your arms, inhaling up. And exhaling, bow. Taking the gaze forward as you breathe in. And then stepping or walking, hopping your way back to plank. Holding here, 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to lower those knees down. And then keep a nice straight, flat back. Use the muscles in your arms and in your back. And lower all the way down. Unroll those toes coming up into Cobra. Keep those elbows spiraling in towards your rib cage. And we're going to take our gaze over our right shoulder. And then come back to the center and take your gaze over your left shoulder. Then come back to center and releasing lower down. Curl your toes under. Bring your hands level to your chest. Let's press up to plank and to downward facing dog. Take your left leg all the way up. A moderate step forward into warrior one. Good, and then reaching up. So again, we're gonna open up the arms a little bit wider than we normally would. And we're holding on to a globe. And then an option to lean back. Nice. Take your hands down the side body. Feet together, top of the mat, Tadasana. Deep breath in as you round out. And deep breath out as you fold. Breath in as you gaze forward. And breath out as you step back to plank. Holding here 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. One more breath in. As you breathe out, just drop those knees down and start to lower down. This is a soft chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra. And exhale to downward facing dog. Hips up, heels back. Taking the right leg all the way up. You're gonna bend your knee and drag the heel behind you. So basically what you're doing here is you're turning sideways. And just letting that leg float behind you. Take one more breath. And then step back into that warrior one. Root to rise up. Hands to prayer. Straighten that front leg. Sending those hips back. Lean forward. Okay, lock your core. Nice deep breath in. Micro bend in that front leg. One more breath. Okay, as you come up, bring your feet together, top of the mat. Reaching up, coming into a nice back bend. We're going to lift the chest up and lean back. Bring your chin to your chest and float all the way down. Hands to the ground. Gazing forward, inhale, and stepping or hopping back to plank, exhale. Holding in your plank, 5 breaths, inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breath in, breath out. One more breath in. Actually, 2 more. Breathe out. One more breath. Okay, now drop your knees to the ground and bend those elbows. Come all the way down. Good. And then inhale into your Cobra. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to your center. Look forward. And exhale over your right shoulder. Coming back to your center with an inhalation and lower all the way down with your exhalation. Let's do a little windshield wipe here. Bend your knees side to side. And then release the feet back down. Hands just level to your chest. Press up, lift, press back down, dog. Okay, so take your left leg up now. Bend your knee, drag the heel behind you. We just want to feel that stretch in the abdomen, front of the hip, the psoas muscle. Thanks for the like. Thanks for the love. I send it right back to you. Awesome. I like to give myself a little kick, see if I can kick myself in the butt. Don't we all need a good kick in the ass sometimes? And then a moderate step forward into warrior one. Root and rise up. Bring your hands to your heart space. Awesome. And then just straightening out that leg. And we want to keep the hips facing forward. Try not to lock the knee. When you lock the knee, it will not move. We don't want that. Want a little bit of movement so we know we're not hinging on the joints. We're actually working the muscles. Okay, and then bringing your hands to heart space. Keep your navel locked into your spine. And just bending forward maybe about 50% of the way. Okay, so lots of action happening in the front of the body. Again, we're engaging and activating the core, and it's like we are pulling and lifting up into our back space. Okay, like we are pulling everything up with some strings. Taking one more breath here. And let's send the torso back up. And we'll bring the feet together at the top of the mat into mountain pose. Keep your hands close to your heart space and squeeze your glutes here. So you want to use and activate your glutes when you're coming into a back bend just to protect your back. When we use those big muscles, we support the spine. And bringing your chest up, lean back. And bring your chin to your chest, engage your core as you come forward and bring your hands down to the ground. Awesome. So bend your right knee and then take that left arm and reach up as you twist. You should feel this movement through your scapula. Stay there 1 second. Okay, and then let's repeat on the other side. So, we're going to bend that left knee. And then reach and twist with that right arm. Super good. Bring your hands back down. Bending your knees. We're going to reach forward and come into Utkatasana. So when you're in your chair pose, you actually just want to do a little bit of this like arching your back. Tuck your tummy in towards your back. And then extend and reach the arms forward. Let's take a deep breath in. And we're going to sink a little bit lower. Good. Take a deep breath in. Sink a little bit lower. Take another deep breath in. And then fold, relax, breathe out. Give your head a little nod out. And interlace your fingers. Place them behind your head. And as you come up, you're going to just bring your chest forward, elbows out, squeeze your bum, engage your core, and come all the way up. Nice heart opener. And then drop your arms to side body as you breathe out. Take your left knee and pull it up in towards your tummy. From here, we're going to do a warrior 3. So what we want to do is you want to lunge forward and press the leg back. Okay, and then see if you can maybe extend those arms forward, or if you want to keep them on your hips, just make sure that you're not swiveling your hips. Drop that left hip because it might start to externally rotate. Take one more breath. Awesome. And then bring your feet together. Okay. Let's take a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. Take another deep breath in. And breathe out. We'll repeat that on the other side. Let's keep our hands to prayer this time. We're going to bring that right knee up. And hinge at those hips. Send your right leg back. Press. Want to line up shoulders to hips to ankle or foot. One more breath. Bring your feet together. Awesome. Roll out your shoulders. Take your feet apart. And let's take the hands down to side body. Left arm reaches up. And we're going to lean to the right. Keep going. Okay, as you come up, use your obliques. Strong, strong, strong lift. Yes. And release. Okay, we'll repeat that on the other side. Taking the right arm up. And lean to the left, left, left. One more breath. Use your core, obliques working hard. And relax. Beautiful. Take your feet a little bit wider. Oh my gosh, my feet are burning on my mat now. It's getting so hot. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And see if you can draw those shoulder blades together. So you want to pinch your shoulder blades in the back, bring them together. Pinch as though you're holding on to an object. Okay? And we're going to take a little bend in the knees. Suck the tummy up into the spine. Lean forward, arms up. And then just fold here, a wide angle forward fold. And take your gaze over your left shoulder. Come back to center. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. And back to center. Then release your hands in front of you and bring your chin and your chest up. Lengthen out your spine. And fold again, but this time we're going to hook our big toes with our index finger and middle finger and pull the chest towards the thighs. One more breath, my lovely yogi friends. Walk your hands to center. And then we're going to turn the right foot towards the top of the mat and walk our way over there. Okay? And keep your right hand down. You can bend your right knee if you need to. Then reach up with that left arm. Trikonasana. Take one more breath. There's another way here to just come up a little bit higher, hand on shin bone. And then release. Walk your way back towards the center. And now left toes are going to point towards the edge of your mat. Left hand down. Revolving here. I'm going to keep my hand on my waist, my hip. You're welcome to reach up. Take one more breath. And then releasing, right hand down, come back to center. Heel toe your feet a little bit closer together, and then lower your hips down. Elbows inside of your knees. Namaskar or Malasana squat. If this doesn't feel good to you, then you're going to want to bring your hips up a little bit higher. Okay? Then you're working more on your quads and strength as opposed to just deepening the opening in your hips. Both are good. They just target different parts. Okay? So from here, we're going to bring the chin up, chest up, shoulders back, long spine, and breathe in. And as you breathe out, just bring your arms forward and then bow your head. And take the elbows to the knees again, open up and lengthen out. So you want to feel like your chest is coming forward and the top of your head is reaching up. Then breathe out and reach forward, bow your head. Let's do that another time. Inhale and exhale. Fantastic. Bring your hands to the ground and hips up. So nice short down dog. Walk your way to the top of the mat. And we're going to come into this pyramid pose. So very small distance between your left foot and your right foot. Short distance. Then we'll take the gaze forward. If you need to bend that right knee a little bit, go for it, okay? And then we want to fold in towards that right leg. Take your gaze forward, lengthen out, inhale. And fold here again as you exhale. All right, one more time. Lengthen out, inhale. Fold to your right leg, exhale. Big hammy stretch. Okay, gazing forward, switch legs. Right leg back, left leg forward. Not too much space between the legs, okay? It's not a big warrior two stance. Okay, and then again, you may need to do a little give. A little bend. Lengthening out, inhale. And folding to that left leg, exhale. Breathing in as you lengthen out. And breathing out as you fold. One more time, lengthening out, breathe in. And fold, breathe out. Super good. Looking forward, bring your feet together and come into chair Utkatasana. I know, Noelle, isn't it so amazing? So gorgeous. And look at the surroundings I'm in. Ha! Gorgeous. Utkatasana. Chin up, head to the skies. And fold, breathe out. Take your gaze forward, then step or hop back or walk back to plank. All right, we're holding here again, because you know how much I love planks. Take a breath in and out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breath in, breath out. One more breath. You got this. Inhale. Lower your knees down. Exhale. the chest down to the ground, belly down to the ground. Take your forearms just right underneath, in front of you, and elbows right underneath your shoulders. This is called Sphinx Pose. And it's a very seemingly simple, static pose, but what I love about it is you're in this natural back bend. So it's very therapeutic to your spine without requiring too much effort. So those of you who have back pain should endeavor to practice the Sphinx Pose. Just make sure you're lined up here, elbow underneath shoulder, and then not dumping, bringing your chin down and dumping your head, but rather bringing your gaze forward and pressing your chest forward. So we're gonna take a deep breath in and out. Press your pubic bone down. And breathe in again. Breathe out. One more breath here. Breathe in and breathe out. Come all the way down. And just take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. See if you can raise those arms up. And then bring the torso up with it. So chest up. And you're breathing into your abdominal wall. This is so, so good for your digestion. Take one more breath. Awesome. Relax. Go limp. Bend your knees and windshield wiper side to side. And again, swish, swish, swish. Nice. And release. Doesn't this feel good right here? Push back into child's pose. And while you're here, when you bring your forehead to the mat, just take your hands behind your head and into a mudra, which is prayer mudra or Anjali mudra. So you just take your hands and place them, the thumbs to the nape of your neck. Take one more breath here. And then we're gonna come on to our back. Come on to your back, peoples. Bend your knees. You gotta get yourself dressed. Okay. So, bend your knees and just allow your I'm gonna face this way so the sun's not right in my eyeballs. Bend your knees, and then just bring your right foot on top of your left knee, like this. And from here, there's a triangle space between your legs, so we're gonna bring the arms through and wrap ourselves up. So you wanna take your hands towards the back of your left leg and draw the knee in. Maybe extending that left leg up if you feel you want to go into your hamstrings. Here's another option, is just to have one hand on the foot and the other on the knee and push forward. Just see what feels good to you right now. What feels the best to you? Maybe a combination of both. Want to breathe into your hip space, okay? Because the more oxygen you bring in, the more bang for your buck you'll receive. There's more blood flow, more energy. taking one more breath here. And then lower your foot back onto the ground, but keep that ankle on the knee. We're just gonna send the hips up. And tuck your elbows in, place your thumbs onto your back. Imagine there's a weight on top of your right knee. Hang out, 2 more breaths. And a slow release down. Drop your foot on the ground. Put some space between your legs and windshield wiper, side to side. And we'll repeat on the other side. Left foot on top of right knee. Press the knee forward. And then take that right leg up. And push into your left knee. Oh, I'm feeling that big time. And maybe extending the right leg all the way up, straightening out the leg. But what you want to do is you want to still push that left knee forward. One more breath. Bring your right foot to the ground. Send your hips up, tuck your elbows in, hands on your back. Drop an imaginary weight on your left knee. You're stretching the front of the hip there and all those connectors to your thigh bone. Lower all the way down. Bring some space between your feet. Lower your knees to the right. And you can take your arms out to the sides. Look over your left shoulder. Come back to center, breathe in. Lower to your left side. Gaze over your right shoulder, breathe out. Come back to center and let's let those legs go down. We're going to bring that right knee in towards the chest. Interlace your fingers around your shin bone. Drop your head. Breathe in deeply. As you raise your head up, breathe out. Push all the air out. And then hold, hold, hold. Breathe in, release the leg down. And breathe out. Okay, we'll repeat on the left side. Left knee in, hands on shin bone, hug your knee close to your chest. Breathe in. Head lifts. Breathe out. Push all the air out, then hold your breath. Breathe in, lower your extremities down, breathe out. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, both knees come in. Wrap your hands around your shins. Inhale deeply. Head comes up, exhale, push it all out. Nice. Breathe in. Lower everything down. Breathe out. Just take your arms right back behind you. Stretch. Pull those fingers towards the back of your mat behind you and length. Tighten up all your muscles. Breathe in. And arms drop to your side body. Breathe out. Okay, stay here for a moment. Let me check the time. I think we can do a bridge. So bringing our feet to the ground and just bring your shoulder blades, walk them inwards towards each other. And we're going to squeeze our bottom up as we send the hips all the way up. If you need support, you can place a block under you, or you can also just place your hands behind your back. Okay, keep walking your shoulders inwards. And your knees should be directly in front of your hips. One more breath. Lower all the way down, knees to belly. Okay, and I love shoulder stand, so we're gonna go there. Just wanna take your legs all the way back and up. You can support yourself by bringing your hands onto your upper back or onto your hips. You can even come into some nice splits here. Middle splits, those are fun. Maybe even coming to plow where you bring your feet behind you. Breathing to your throat space. And lowering down. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Feet together, knees apart. Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand on heart space, one on solar plexus space. Take a moment here to allow everything to assimilate and absorb all of the energies and the benefits of your practice today. Just be still. I know it's hard sometimes. Because you want to get on, going on, right? You want to just keep on keeping on, but just take this moment for yourself. Why it's called the present is because it's a gift. So just be in the present moment. Walk your feet apart as you bring your knees towards one another. And buckle your knees so that they touch. So feet are wide apart and knees are touching. And then just take your knees into your chest, hands behind your thighs. Roll up and down. Roll up and down. Rolling up. Roll down. Come up. Just take some time here. We'll bring our hands to heart center. Plant the seed. What do you want to manifest in your life that is for your highest good? Something maybe that you need to rid of, shed, purge, in order to create more space in your world, in your life, in your body, for better things to enter. Releasing and shedding old past karmas. And from there, we're going to chant Om. And as we chant our Om, the intention is to release and shed whatever doesn't serve us, so we can move forward with ease and grace in our life. Breath in. Breathe in. One more breath. Inhale. The light in me honors and sees the divine light inside of you. Take your light, your fullness, your joy, your good vibes, and pay it forward. Pay it forward. Thank you everybody for joining me today. It's a pleasure and an honor as always. And I bid you farewell. Namaste.